And moving on to our other numbers, which is 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. 20th. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. That is 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Now we are moving on to the 20s. They are 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. Is 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Moving on. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. And 29th, sorry about that, 29th, and 30th. First, sorry about that, 31st, 32nd, whoops, made a small mistake here. That's supposed to be 31st, 32nd, sorry about that, 32nd, and 33rd. Moving on to my next numbers, they are sorry about that, 40th, 41st, 42nd, second. Sorry about that. I'm having trouble with my pen. 42nd, 40. Sorry about that. 43rd. And moving on to the 50s. The 50s are going to be 50th, 50th, 60th, 60th, 70th, 'Sorry about that. Let's skip the number there. That's 80th. 90th. 100th. 1000th. And 1,000,000th. I'm going to go ahead and read that to you guys. 40th, 41st, 42nd, 43rd, 50th, 60th, 70th, 80th, 90th, 100th, 1000th, and 1,000,000th. Now I'm going to give you a couple of examples. If I wanted to say 61st, I would say 61st. If I wanted to say, sorry about that, 73rd, I would write it out like this, 73rd. Let's say I wanted to write 101th, I would say 100th, sorry about that, 100th, and first. If I wanted to say $83rd, I would say 83rd. Let's say I wanted to say 58th, I would say 50. 58th. I'm going to go ahead and give you some some tips. For example, if if I wanted to say 4 and an ordinal as an ordinal number, I would say fourth, right? I would say fourth. By doing this, I'm going to add a th to the end of it. Let's say I'm going to say 11. I would say 11th. I would just add a th to the end of it. For example, if I wanted to say 100, sorry about that, 100th, I would just add a th to the end of it. But there are a few expectations. I'm gonna give these to you right now. For example, 1, you say first. 2, you say or write it as second. 3, you would say third. For example, you have 5, you would write it out like this, fifth. For example, 8, you will write it out like this, 8. For example, you have 12, the number 12, you will write it out like this in an ordinal number, 12. These are very important, you guys, so make sure to memorize them. For example, if I wanted to say 421st, I would write it like this, 400 sorry about that, 421st. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say I want to say 5,111th. If I wanted to say this, I would say 5,000 111th. When you're writing big numbers like these, the ordinal for an ordinal number, the th, or in some situations, always comes at the ending of the number. So you would say 5,111th. For example, there are also names. For example, you have Charles II. You would write this out like this, Charles the second. And the names for kings and queens, ordinal ordinal numbers are written in Roman numbers. Just to give you guys heads up. Here's another example. You have Henry the 8th. You would say Henry. Sorry about that. Henry the 8th. That is our lesson for today, guys. I had a great time. I hope you did as well. Hope to see you next time.